Okay, so once you find out what the selling price would be, because it says right here that the selling price is S dollars. So if you come up with S is equal to 10 or S is equal to 50 or S is equal to 30 or whatever the answer is, you would say the selling price, the selling price for the gate latch should be, you tell me how much money in order to make a profit of $1,600 yearly. That's how you would interpret your answer. Now it says D. D says, explain how you could check your answer in part C. Well, you would do that on the calculator. So I'm going to give myself a new document and I want just a calculator page. So let's say that we think that the selling price is $10. So you simply would plug in the $10 into the function. And remember, it was -4. And then we think the selling price is $10. We're going to square that. And then, I don't remember what the equation was, plus 400. So we're going to say plus 400 times the selling price. And we're guessing that it's $10. If you've done the algebra, then you'll know what it is. And then it was minus 8,400 minus 8,400. And we think that should equal 1,600. And when you press enter, the calculator says, nope, that's not right. So what that means is that $10 is not the selling price. So right here, once you figure out what number goes right here, and then you solve for S, you get the S by itself. Explain how you could check your answer. Plug the selling price in the equation in part A and see if it results in a true statement. And of course, you'd want to tell me what the selling price was. Okay. We're almost done. Page 118. This is going to be the same exact thing, except this time we're dealing with the word at least. So part A says write a quadratic inequality that can be used to determine the installation price that result in a yearly profit of at least. So here's the problem. -500 S squared plus 15,000 S minus 100,000, and we want it to be at least 8,000. We want this right here to be at least 8,000. So what I've got to figure out here is what symbol goes here. Does at least, is that less than or equal to, greater than, or greater than or equal to? So we want this number. If it's at least 8, do we care if it's smaller than 8? Yes, we do not want it to be smaller than 8. Do we care if it is 8? No, we don't care if it is 8. Do we care if it's bigger than 8? No, we want it to be bigger than 8. At least 8 means 8,000 is as small as it can be. So this number right here needs to be greater than or equal to 8,000. So we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other one. Set it equal to 0. So minus 8,000. And that has to be greater than or equal to 0. It says write the quadratic inequality in standard form so that the coefficient of s squared is 1. So what are we going to do? Factor out that negative 500. So s squared plus, no, it's going to be minus because we're factoring out a negative 500. And 1,500, undistribute the 500. It's 15,000, sorry. Undistribute the 500. And that leaves us with 30. So this becomes 30s. And 108,000, undistribute the 500. And we're left with 216. But this is going to be a plus 216. Because remember, if I redistribute that, a negative times a positive will give me a negative. Okay, now you don't have to, but you can divide both sides by negative 500 to get s squared minus 30s plus 216 is greater than or equal to 0. To solve this, you now do an easy table, and the easy table needs to be 216. And some factors of 216 are, let's see, you could do 9 times 24. 216 divided by, that would be 12 and 18. And remember, they got to combine together to give me 30. Divided by, I'm still trying to divide. Let's see. I can't find another one. I mean, I know that there is another one, but all mine are coming out decimals. I divided it by 12. No, I divided it by 10. I divided it by 16. I divided it by 20. Let's see. But those were not combined together. Oh, and they need to be negative. So 216. Oh, well, I know it's not that one, but 4 and 54, because those won't combine together. Let's see, there's 8 and 27. Goodness. So I'm going to run out of time again, but I don't think any of these, because none of these add together give me 30. But I know that it's in there because I did it earlier today. So keep finding factors. Is it 5? 2, 6. No, 5 won't go into that. What about 6? That's it. No. 6 and 36. They need to be the same. That's not going to be it. Oh, right there. There's the 30. Good grief. Negative 12 and negative 18 go to the make negative 30. Good grief. I had it and I wasn't paying attention. So, okay. So, you should be able to finish it now. Now, remember, that means that S, and then the other one over here is S. And then once you get finished, you have to set both equal to S and solve to find the solution. Remember, that's a number line. And you got to put those two numbers on the number